Welcome to Secrets to Alignment with Savannah Schaefer. I am here to equip you with the belief and energy to make your dreams a reality. Take this time to fill your cup and align with the most vibrant version of you.
Welcome back to the Secrets to Alignment podcast with your host, Savannah Schaefer. Hi, how are you? I hope that you're doing fucking amazing. I'm sending you all the good vibes in the world. Today I was reflecting on all of the people who are in my life and the people who are bringing me so much value by being connected with. And what I started to realize was that there was a time in my life where I was surrounding myself with people who were just simply not wanting to see me succeed. There is this comfortability that comes with old friendships, people that we've been around for a really long time. Maybe it's family members, maybe it's even best friends, maybe it's siblings, maybe it's distant family members, whatever, whoever that it is, that those people, they are constantly whispering in our ear. And every single person in your life, they either want you to be doing better, staying stagnant, they want you to stay comfortable, or they want you to do worse. And you need to be so cognizant of who you are surrounding yourself with so that you are continuously progressing and doing better, and surrounding yourself with people who are actually willing to hold you to a higher standard, because that is what is actually best for you. You will become the people who you surround yourself with. And when you take a moment to actually reflect on who those individuals are, you want those to be the people who you could call on your absolute best of best days and celebrate the most incredible accomplishments with. You know, the people who you are so pumped to pump them up. You are so excited to celebrate them, and they are also willing and ready and so excited to pump you up, to inspire you, to celebrate all of your successes. And when you start to let go of some of those people that are maybe not really needed during this season of growth, and you start to surround yourself with people who are actually there and want to see you succeed, so much of your life changes because you're actually identifying yourself, you're surrounding yourself with, you are becoming a higher level version of yourself. When you surround yourself with high level people, you become a high level individual. It's the exact reason why I have invested so much into mentors, because mentors actually bring you up to their energy field. They actually allow you to adopt the beliefs that they have about themselves, the beliefs they even have about you. They see more potential in you than sometimes you even see in yourself. And that is why I love, love, love investing into rooms where I feel like the underdog. Whether that's in coaching programs, whether that's like one-to-one, and I feel like I have so much to learn from this mentor, or it's like random, personal development groups on Facebook, whatever, wherever that you are able to put yourself in places where you are going to be around people who are also doing the same work as you, that are uplifting themselves, that truly want more for themselves, that want to be better, that are challenging themselves. You will rise up to that next level and you will start to think completely differently. But if you are constantly surrounding yourself with people who don't take care of their bodies, don't take care of their minds, don't take care of the things that they know they should be doing, you will unconsciously slip into the same habits that they are doing. And even if you think, that person's like not really like influencing me that much, they are. They subtly are, because that person is vibrating on a different frequency than you are. And that is, I feel like, such a huge realization that so many of my clients end up having, is they're like, oh wow, like those people are literally just on a different vibe. And when they make that connection, they're like, okay, so like it makes sense. Like it's not like a, they're bad and they're good, or I'm great and they're not, or whatever. It's not like that. It's just that we just simply don't align anymore. We're just not on that same page. Like if you're continuing to surround yourself with people who are in that phase of their life where they're spending irresponsibly, they're partying every single weekend, they're drinking a ton, like whatever. I'm not saying that those things are bad, but if that is not what you want to be doing anymore, you have to consciously make the decision to kind of pull back from those people. And I know that it is so fucking hard, okay? I have had during this 8 years of personal development, me like growing and evolving and entrepreneurship, all the things. There has been a couple friendships that I've had to let go of that honestly hurt so bad. Like, truly felt like a fucking heartbreak for me because letting go of people who I felt like I was so close to just because they weren't on the same frequency as me anymore, they weren't on the same level as me anymore, they weren't doing things that were bettering themselves, or they were staying stuck in the same place and there for just years and years and years. That is when I started to realize like those people are starting to weigh me down. Those people are not allowing me to be my best version of myself. Those people are not people who I can call and celebrate a $10,000 month with because they will have jealousy or envy, or they'll be like, "Oh wow, that's great." And like that's all they'll really say about it. Like, I want friends in my group, in my circle, to be my biggest fucking cheerleaders, to celebrate with me, to fucking scream on the phone with me, jumping up and down, like people who are willing to drop whatever they're doing to come fly out to Vegas. And those are the kind of relationships that I've now attracted because I have made space for them. And that's a big part of this conversation is when you start to let go of these friendships that are no longer allowing you to grow more, that are not pushing you to that next level, you actually make space for what's really truly meant for you. And what's truly meant for you is to have those high level individual relationships. Even if you can't find those friends right now, like let's say, I know for me, like I've gone through phases where even Ty has said, he's like, "You have no fucking friends." Like, he has absolutely said that to me, but that's because I am very, very selective with who I spend my time with. And a lot of us would rather not be alone and just keep these friendships that are just not serving us in our lives because we don't want to be alone, because we don't want to like not have plans for the weekends. But that is exactly what I am talking about here. If you are gripping those friendships and you're like, "Oh my gosh, well, I better just stick with this one friend because, it's better than having no friends." No, babe, it's actually better for you to become your own best fucking friend, for you to evolve and attract the friendships that are so like soul friendships that are meant for you, that are meant for you to truly nourish and like flourish and grow and evolve and all the things. So, allowing yourself to just slowly let go of the people who are no longer serving you in this season. It's just a season, my love. Like, it's just like right now. It's not forever, but if they're not serving you right now, it is okay to take a step back. It is okay to welcome in new friendships. It is okay to prioritize yourself. And maybe while you're not like, hanging out with those friends all the time, listen to personal development. Like, go listen to somebody who you want to attract. Like, if you're trying to attract friendships that are really high level, that think a specific way, that are into the same interests that you're into, that like are spiritual or whatever that it is that you're looking for, go and find podcasts and people and communities that are that same vibe, because then you will start to attract those kinds of people into your life, whether you meet them through communities, whether you meet them at a yoga class, whether you meet them in a hot Pilates class, like whatever. You will start to randomly meet these people because you're finally open to that next level of connection, that deeper level of connection, because that's typically what we're searching for. Like, when we let go of maybe those surface level friendships that are just, about like just the bullshit of, "Oh, like, how's work? Cool, good to know. Like, how's this? How's that?" It's just like not like deep. I personally find, like, for me personally, I don't really ever talk about this, but I am like not like a small talk girly. Like, I'm not like a, "Hey, like, how's blah blah blah." Like, that's not me. Like, I'm like, "Hey, I know that you were dealing with this and I want to know, like, what are you doing to work on it?" Like, "Hey, I know that you were really struggling like mentally. Like, how are you doing on that front?" Like, I am such a like deeper connection type of person. I want to talk about books. I want to talk about podcasts. I want to talk about science. I want to like actually get into what I believe that life is about. I want to attract friendships like that. So for me to like say no to friendships that are maybe a little bit more on the shallow end, maybe that are just like not at that same level of connection that, other people that maybe aren't like working on themselves in that way, that is just what's best for me. Like, that's what makes me feel most alive. I am consistently wanting to feel alive. I want to feel alive in the conversations that I'm having. And when I'm talking about specific things that I'm really, really passionate about, I feel alive about that. But if it's just like, those little tiny like conversations that are just like surface level, like I'm just not really interested. So yeah, I digress. But my whole thing is just, you really want to surround yourself with people who actually want to see you succeed, who truly want the best for you, who are going to celebrate you, who want to see you win, who are so fucking excited to clap for you, that want to share about your business, about your projects, like the people who actually will bring your name up in other conversations because they really truly appreciate who you are and what you're working on and what you're wanting to do. Those are the kinds of friendships that are going to open you up to that next level and allow you to truly raise your frequency, raise your identity, become that next level version of yourself. Your life as it is right now, it's really just an accumulation of who you're surrounding yourself with, how you're showing up, what your boundaries are, the choices that you're making, the thoughts that you're having on a daily basis. And those are just things that you really do want to start to kind of ask yourself, like, what are the thoughts that I'm having on a daily basis? What habits are in my life that are actually beneficial for me? What are the habits in my life that are not beneficial that I continue to do? Like, really gaining clarity on the specific things in your life that, you need to have more boundaries with, that you need to be more strict about, that you need to say no to more frequently. Knowing exactly what kind of friendships that you want. Like, all of this comes down to clarity of who you want to attract, of what kind of relationships you want to have in your life, clarity of what kind of life that you just want to be living, and how do people fit into that. And that's why I really truly think that being in communities where there are people who are all working towards being better, it changes you. And that's why I created Tranquil Minds. Like, all of the things that I've talked about in this community or in this podcast right now is the reason why I created Tranquil Minds, because I wanted to find a community where people were actually happy to be there. They were happy to cheer each other on. They were wanting more for themselves. And we're all on this journey of becoming better, becoming more consistent, becoming more confident, and becoming the best fucking version of ourselves. If that is you and you truly want a community where you can start to attract friendships into your life that people want to see you win, they want to see you succeed, they want to celebrate you, I want you to be with us in Tranquil Minds. You would absolutely love it, and it will show you exactly how to start attracting more friendships into your life like that. We're also doing some really, really, really special things here very soon that I haven't talked to anyone about. So you guys will be hearing about that very soon. But I'd love to have you in there. And I think that it would make a huge difference in your life. So I am extending the offer to you. If you'd like to join me, go ahead and message me change on Instagram, and I'll actually chat with you about like what your goals are, what you're focused on, and if this will actually be a good fit for you, because I only want people in this community that are truly wanting to change, truly wanting to evolve, and truly wanting to become the best version of themselves. So the invitation is out for you if you'd like to join. And I will chat with you all about that in the DMs, of course. If you have questions about anything that I talked about, if you have specific like situations in your life that you're dealing with around relationships, boundaries, all of these things that we just talked about, send me a message, because I love, love, love actually supporting you guys and give you guys the guidance that you need. And I would love to do like a Q&A podcast all about everything that you send me. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.